Hail and Matches Adventures, welcome to the world of Baldur's Gate 3. Recently I pulled up a poll and turned up most of you will be playing on balance mode. Many players like challenge and go tactician. And some of you guys of course go an explorer for a narrative experience placing story before combat. And I guess many of you still waiting for this game to release on PS5. So whether or not you're deciding to go your second walkthrough or maybe more harder mods than you already played, or it will be your first playthrough soon, this video is for you because today I will show you differences in every challenge difficulty in Baldur's Gate 3. As always, without major spoilers, and let's go straight to the topic. So first of all, most important thing that you need to know. You can change difficulty in game. You just go to pause menu, go to difficulty, and you can change it right away. And it doesn't matter you are in fight now or not. Actually, I think they need to change names for difficulties. And tactician should be named explorer. So let me explain. When you play in your first starting mission, you basically can go and run past this panel over here, or you can go and press on this stuff. It will be elevator, you will be on the top, and you can talk with this dude. So you find your friendly brain, and just like that you already get your first 20 experience points. So in this game you basically gain an experience for everything, not only for killing enemies, but also for finding friends, finding new locations, reading books, etc, etc, etc. That's why when you're playing on tactician, basically a need for you to go and investigate, explore every corner of the map anyway. So we're going for the first fight, and as you can see we got our hit chance. So hit chance and enemy HP. Hit points is 7, hit chance is 95%. For those of you who don't know how hit chance calculates, it's basically will be your proficiency and your weapon stuff. So as you can see we got +5 from bow because we got dexterity +3 and we got proficiency +2. So we got +5 to hit. And to hit this brawl we need to roll at least 7. This means we got +5 anyway, so we need to roll 1 or 2 on our dice to hit him. But if we change difficulty and change it to explorer, yeah, we can do it in a fight too, as I told you. He will instantly get only 4 hit points. First of all, only 4 hit points, so they down by like 50%, almost 50% down hit points, and we got 100% hit chance. Basically, what's happening on this easy mode? On easy mode, you got additional proficiency bonus. You basically got +2 to your proficiency, and that makes your hitting like more often and easier, while enemies got lesser HP. That's why easy mode is basically easy mode, narrative experience. So, cool part. Now he got 2 HP, but if we change the difficulty just right away to tactician again, he will get 5 HP, so it's added HP, and if we change it again, that's like a funny interaction, he will get 4 HP again. So he was left with 2 HP, but it's basically changing HP total for enemies. So if we go to tactician again, he will get full HP again. That's how it works. So XP multiplier is not affected. You will get same XP on every mod. Some units got advantage on difficulty. There's like cool part. So for example, when you're attacking with the brain on tactician, he got advantage. This means this like mind flayers got this advantage on this mod. So it works the same when this brain plays for you or versus you. So next up we trying to deal with these guys because we need these experience points for them. Now we need to figure out this quest, interact with this stuff, and we enter in this final fight of training room. On hard difficulty he get 195 health points. If we go to balanced, it's 150. And on explorer, on easy mode, he got 105. Vice versa. So basically, if I go balanced is 100% health points, this is 70% health points, this is 130% health points. And same works for every creature you see. So for example, every NPC, every enemy, every ally will have lower or higher health points. And as you can see, this dude just used fireball, and on lower difficulties they're not using these fireballs. That's like the difference. On high difficulty, but not on higher, on tactician mode, only on tactician mode, enemies will use additional abilities and additional stuff in the fight, like arrows, elemental arrows, other stuff like this. they will try to use it, they will try to show you more often and other stuff. So we get last piece of experience we possibly could get. Let's go to the beach. So game starts on this beach, you get additional experience points, and if you did everything like I did, you will see Shadow Heart over here. So basically that's the game start. And we won't go further, a lot further. We will make our first encounter over here. And I will explain how different these modes and how to pick mode that will suit you better. So let's wake you up. So alright, let's go moving. And we got level up. So if you missed at least single step on tutorial level, you won't be able to get level 2 at this time. So basically you will find Shadow Heart and you will still need around like 10 experience points to go further. There is a chance you can get them over here. You just need to go to this wooden barrel, get Thief's tools, and go to this door and try to lockpick it. But there's difficulty class of 20, you can use the guidance from our friend, and if we are dexterity class like Ranger, there's possibility we will roll enough. Most of the time not. Most of the time it's hard to do at level 1 and you will fail it. So you will be forced to go into the next fight over here. There's like 2 brain guys, 2 my intellect devourers should be over here. And you will fight them as level 1 characters. And that will be kinda my point over here. And let's just quick save over here. We are done. And so on tactician and on balanced difficulty, they will be injured, but they will get lower total health points on balanced. So as you can see, they just survived the crash, they got lowered health points, not 19. And I intentionally want to go and basically how it's called, like face check with our ranger. And that's what you don't want to do ever on tacticians. They will run away, so you go after them. It's stood out, there's 3 of them, so it's like ambush, and we can go and start fighting. We still got nice chance to hit as a ranger, that's cool. But they will come nearby, they will use their claws, they will use their abilities, so he just almost killed our Shadow Heart. Most of the time they will focus right enemies. And on tactician you need to use all your resources. So you need to use like healing potions a lot. It's very nice to heal before you go into the fight, and that's like kind of smart of course stuff to do. And then you try to kill this dude, and then maybe you want to go and kill other devourer. Yeah, just like, yeah, let's go attack this bro. And this will be like most critical mistake most of the time, because this dude will come and kill us, this dude will come to Shadow Heart, you can fight with them, you can try at least, why not, maybe you want to kill them. But now there's no option to go and heal our teammate, so we need to use our heals potion. Our teammate just lost safe roll, this guy misses, we miss too, and they attack. And basically it's GG, so we just lost. And that's the point of tactician difficulty. You need to play smart. So before going anywhere, you need to analyze situation. In to analyze situation, you see like mangled fissures over here. Then you see, oh, it's brain, and you know, yeah, brains is dangerous. So possibly we need to go into stealth mode first. So we're going to stealth mode. We see where enemies watching actually. We see this like red stuff over here, so we can go nearby them, we can go definitely nearby them. And while we in stealth mode, while we trying to sneak up, we need to ungroup our party, we need to pick best positions, and that's what you need to think in this mod basically, about positioning a lot. So if you start fight when your Shadow Heart like melee fighter in the backline, she will need to use her first turn to just run, and most of the time won't really attack or do some damage. So when you start a fight like this, it's a lot more easier. You basically have your ranger, you can attack first with advantage because you're right now hiding. So you get this advantage, you easily fight this dude, they're surprised, and that's completely different fight. So first of all, while they are surprised, they will lose the first turn, so basically we can go in the melee range, try to attack, and this first kill easy first kill. This dude is surprised, he won't do anything. So right now we're going to kill in this Inter-Devourer, critical hit, that's just lucky, we don't care about this critical hit. And he attacking right now, but we going in melee range, killing this dude, and now we left 2 versus 1. So this was similar fight, but I played first of all in first version. This was like a stupid version of play, and then it was like smart version of play where we picked our position, we used a guiding bolt to get advantage on attack and basically killing these dudes. So one more time on tactician, but now we're not playing smart. Instead, we're going to level up. Basically, when you're leveling, you get in early levels this +8 health points for ranger, and it mostly doubled health point. Additionally, you get fighting style. For example, we pick in archery, this will give us +2 to attacks from ranged weapons. This means we basically hit more often, and now again. But let's do it not like smart way. Let's just face check with our ranger, and yeah, if you want to face check, you want to face check with your Shadowheart or other melee, barbarian, fighter, whatever. So right now we get a lot higher chance to hit. So it's smart to just get rid of 1 damage dealer, then 2nd damage dealer, and so on, before we destroy everyone. But right now I will split my damage, that's not smart, and I did it in the first time and we basically lost. But right now we got higher level, so we don't need to do anything like super cool, super efficient, just like that. So high level, high hit chance, more health points, so you can survive more damage right now. But before we would die already. On level 1 we would die. So we just killed this dude, that's easy. We can go use guiding bolt on this bro. And that's done. So as you can see, we just finish these dudes easily. And that's what I want to try to explain you. So hardest levels will be like 1, 2, 3, 4. On level 5 we will get this massive power spike where like casters get level 3 spells, fighters get 2 attacks in 1 turn, awesome builds for level 5, etc, etc. So when you're playing tactician, this will be like hardest time for you. It will be like from level 1 to level 5. Then I guess it's kinda the same. So yeah, enemies got more abilities, but come on, if your party can unleash like around 15, 16 attacks in 1 turn from surprise position, then do it 1 more time, no one will survive, basically, no one will survive. So, on Tactician, you got 2 options. First option, to play super careful and smart. Go sneak up behind your own enemies, surprise them every time, use your environment to your advantage, blow them up, and do other smart positioning stuff. Your second option is to basically level up. And to level up, you need to check every barrel, every mangled feature, every corner. Go to this rock, just check out what's going on over here, try to find, maybe you can get some experience points, go like investigate areas over here, find every creature you can find every crate you can find, open every crate you can find, basically, just like that. And why you need to do this on Tactician? First of all, of course, to get levels. I explained why this already. Second of all, your characters will use their resources anyway. So they spell slots, abilities and other stuff. These abilities will recharge with short rest, some of them. But spell slots and other stuff will be recharged only on long rest. And as you can see, to use long rest on medium difficulty, we need 40 camp supplies. If we go to Explorer, it's the same. But if we go to Tactician mode, then it's already 80 camp supplies. So that's one of the differences. If you basically don't have enough apples in your store, you will be not restored properly. You will have not full spell slots. So for example, we get 2 spell slots right now, we will go to the long rest, but instead of using our resources, we will not use our resource, we will just use partial rest, and our hit points and spell slots will only be restored up to half their maximum. So for example, on Tactician it's pretty normal to travel on half hit points all the time and restore only half spell slots. So this means you need super smart party. When you're playing tactician, you need to play only optimized builds, and when you play not optimized builds or like bad party, it will be very hard for you. It will be very hard or almost impossible. Balanced explorer difficulty is not a big deal, so you can leave some apples behind you, you can not explore a lot of areas, and that will be totally okay. When you play in this easy mode and you maybe find some builds that you want to play, you go to level up and you see my channel like best multi-class builds. You go, okay, level 2, I want to go from ranger into fighter, and you see like, hey, what's going on? Multi-classing is disabled on this difficulty level. So how can you enjoy this awesome easy mode if you want to enjoy story and play your class? You just go and change difficulty to balanced. As you already know, it's changing in the real time. You just go level up and pick your multi-class, so go at class, pick for example warlock. Now you're ranger warlock and you're basically changing again to explorer difficulty. And now you're ranger warlock with a lot of health points, and you can use eldritch blast. So just like that you can abuse this stuff. So I explained what is explorer difficulty, what is tactician, what is the differences, and what is basically balanced. So let's wrap it up. Explorer difficulty. You get pretty easy battles that you can mess up a lot and do a lot of mistakes, because you will have more health points, enemies will have less hit points, and you will hit more often. So you don't need like perfect builds, perfect spells, so you can basically have fun and do wherever you like. Most important advantage of this mod, I could say, like ability to go and streamline your story, because you don't have this need to go into every corner to find everything and basically clear world map to get max level possible before going to the next area. You can go to one place, to second place, and go to the second act under leveled, and you will be fine over there. You won't be like destroyed instantly. So for easy chill walkthrough with just story based, of course it will be explorer. Additional advantage I could say, like, you will feel overpowered. For many players it's actually fun to feel like overpowered. Disadvantage: you won't experience a lot of tough situations, and when you are in the tough situations it's actually very cool and very emotional when you get out of them and win, when you finally find solution how to deal with this enemy and other stuff. Most of the battles, most of the time you will be without too much risky situations, so just like that. So tactician on other hand, you will get really advanced, interesting and functional enemies who doing a lot of stuff, and you need to think a lot to go past them. And it's always nice to solve like more harder puzzles, and basically battles in this game is mostly like puzzles. You just go in and you try to find out solutions to this puzzle, how you can go past this puzzle. Disadvantages: you won't feel really overpowered. While you can build like best builds and you basically can one-shot bosses in first round with right gear, with right preparation, most of the time it will feel like the same, because optimized ways is already found. All you need to do is to basically get faster, make around 8-10 attacks in one turn with best gear, and you basically can one-shot every boss possible, or he will be surprised and you will one-shot him on second around, just like that. So it's really easy. Someone think it's super fun, but I found it really repetitive and therefore boring, because every encounter feels kinda the same. Additionally, you need like smart party, and that's all, in my opinion, like disadvantages, because you need to go and optimize builds so much to be relevant, and you won't be able to explore so much fun builds because they won't be relevant. Basically, they will be fun builds, but they won't do too much damage. Balanced, on the other hand. What is balanced mode? In my opinion, it picked like best parts from both sides and removed every aspect that is not good in both sides. For example, on easy mode, you got a lot of health points, and a lot of health points means you won't be in like risky and critical situations. You won't find your characters with low health a lot. This again means like you won't have this cool emotions from tough situation. And on balanced difficulty you got this normal health pool. Battles. While battles is easier, of course, because enemies got less health points than on tactician, they do less magic than on tactician, but still in many situations they will shove you off the cliffs, focus down your dead allies, and basically give you some competition. Then again, you don't need to investigate all areas, you can just level up a little bit, finish main story progression over there in Act 2, and go to Act 3, and then you can basically replay your game with completely different scenario. And last cool point. I guess while having this pretty challenging fights, you still got room for errors and fun. So on balanced difficulty you definitely can go and play some fun classes with fun builds. You don't need to over-optimize everything, you can just go and make some funny builds that maybe won't work too good, but why not if it's fun? So I hope this demonstration will help you pick your preferred difficulty, and I recommend watching new video on the screen right now. It's very fun and cool video, you will enjoy it. See you in the next videos, guys.